All right, I'll be back. I'm about to play the Raiders. It's streaming in the league in the Discord, but
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now give to Murray. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. This is Cooper working the left side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Carr with it on first. Just like the last play, Cooper has it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Carr here from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On the carry, this is Murray. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Finds him over the middle, and he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing from the gun here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the red zone now. He brings it in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throw in to the left. Cut. He's denied the goal line, but they're still going to have a chance here, Brock. That play did get him enough to make it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
He keeps it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, Carr. Outright, Cooper's got it. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
This is Murray. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Bravo 80. Stay at home. Stay at home. Coming. Stay at home. Stay at home. Go.
Carr to the air now. Cut down the field. It's Cooper. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Get up.
Looking to throw. Carr. Hauled in left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Got it. Ready?
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
18. Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Motion.
Throwing again. Here's Carr. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Mustang 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Carr. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So it'll be second and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got first down here from the 36. He's going to throw it. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Carr. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. A good 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And go to Murray on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
Carr back to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
70, 60, Buffalo 18. 19 light.
From the red zone on first. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Rattler. 18 Rattler. Get up.
2nd and 10, here's Carr. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Chargers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Let's go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going for the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
Lambeau adds the point after. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
Chargers 14, Raiders 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the
Their
half.
own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. No one's around him. He's got space. Has a hole left. Room to run. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Trying the right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
Here's Murray. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 3, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
Carr throwing on 3rd. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Cougar 19.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up 2nd down.
60, 60, 60. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete out to the right side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They are throwing it again. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. He's got room to roam. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers take a 3rd quarter lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Lambeau for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
Chargers 21, Raiders 17.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Go, Lee. Go.
Another carry for him. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Go. 19.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
19 Lions. Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Cowboys.
Carr now on 1st and 10. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
79. Come on. Set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
From the shotgun, Carr. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. This to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 3.
Score Raiders 24, Chargers 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. They'll run it from the gun. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd down. Raiders going with some dime coverage here. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And it bounces out of bounds. Looks like they'll have half the field to go as they mark it directly on the midfield stripe. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now give to Murray. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. On the carry, this is Murray. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
On the set.
1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders only up by a few.
On the double.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
19 tight. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Go.
Blitz coming. Carr. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Like it, let's go now. At the 60.
Toss play, short side. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Air in and out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
60 Eagle.
First down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Brought in right side. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing it again here. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
To throw. Puts him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the